What's up, you guys? It's Paul Mardita, aka the Blockchain Bull. Today I'll be talking about three coins: Request Network, Bitcoin Cash, and SALT. I just want to say I'm very excited for what the market is looking like right now. It's very bullish, and for people who have been in it for quite some time, we've noticed that the past few months, from about January and on, it's been very depressing as far as the prices. We used to be at almost $1 trillion market cap, and for it to go down like that, it's stressful. It really is. So without further ado, we'll be starting now. So I'd like to start out with Request Network. Now I'd like to look at day charts first and then work my way down. What I can see here is a potential break in trend. So what I mean is that I'll just do this. These are just some of my previous drawings, guys. Just delete these. So I usually like to use Fibonacci retracement tool, and there appears to be a potential in price reversal. What I mean by this is that we had a bullish run right here. It's coming down, and this was the pattern, It's very bullish, but right now it's trying to break its trend and reverse in pattern in this trend. What I like to do when it comes to this is I like to use the 61.8 mark as well as the 50% mark, so 0.5 and 0.618. I feel this can reverse. The reason I say so is that around this sorry about that, guys, just I think it was my cat. If you go and look at where the most reversals occur, they occur around this area right here. Oh, let's move that. All right. They occur around that area between 0.5 and 0.618. So if we have a closing candle right above here, 0.618, it's a pretty good indication that might be going in reverse and going up. Let me work my way to the 4-hour chart. So I'm going to remove this right here, show you guys as to what I see right here. So now what we can say right here is that there are numerous levels which can be broken. The way markets work is that you can use previous prices to your advantage. So for me, I'm going to use this price right here to my advantage if I can. I want this current price to break over to that, because the next price stopping me is the one right here, right? So let's say I buy right here at about 0.00029, right? I could say 3,000 satoshis, but I don't know the viewer that would understand that, I want to apply to everyone. And I sell over here at about 3,400 satoshis. Well, that's about a 400 satoshi gain out of 3,500, out of 3,000. So you get about I want to say 15% out of that trade. That's wonderful. And then after, you can look at another resistance. These are called resistance points, by the way. Like right here, for instance, where it stops. That's the next price that's going to stop me. And so on and so forth. There are certain traders that trade just on resistance levels. Now, that's what I see as far as that. Basically, in sum, if the request network price closes in above this line, it should go up. And let's say you buy again over here at about 3,500 Satoshis. Guess what? It shouldn't stop going to 4,400 Satoshis. It really shouldn't. These are pretty good indications, and this is a pretty good way of trading. There are many people who trade with just resistance and support lines. I'll be making a video on all these terms and how to trade using certain indicators and whatnot. But this is what I see from Request Network, and I highly encourage this trade. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, look, 182 million market cap. That's not much, and it just made the top 100. It's been, but it's just in the top 100 right now. It's at 97th. This has a lot of room to grow. I like to look at low market coins. Lower market coins, that way you can have bigger potential, bigger gains. So that's what I see with that. It's not even a million. I mean a billion. So check it out, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Next one we'll talk about is Bitcoin Cash. There's a lot of news to be talked about Bitcoin Cash. Although for this video, I'm gonna be talking about technical analysis part. So I like to start out with the day chart. Right. It seems to, what we can see right here is that it broke this sort of resistance. Great. Now we go to here. Right. So this candle closed above this resistance line. Right now, it's bullish. This can further progress. It's going further up and maintaining its bullish uptrend. So what I mean by that is that it can work its way up to 0.197 right here, because that's where the resistance line is. Now, I'm just dealing with resistance here. I'd also like to be talking about Elliott waves. So I'm going to go in a 1 hour chart. Okay, this is a very good Elliott wave. For those of you who don't know what an Elliott wave looks like, it looks like this. So we have an Elliott wave, and I won't go too much into detail, but just know that it's this. Okay, we have three main points where you three main lines which are going bullish. We got initial to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. Just know that 2 to 3 will be the biggest. Okay, and this is what I see right here. All right. Go right here. Two to 3 can be bigger than what starts from 0 to 1. Or it can be the same length. What I see here is an Elliott wave. And with that said, we could see another wave. This is looking at the 1 hour chart. And by the time I post this video, you guys will still be around here. You can day trade this. It's very up there in market cap. It's number 4, 25 billion. Sorry about that. yeah, you can definitely day trade this. Now, the reason I don't like to deal with these with these top 10 coins is obviously because your gains are going to be lower compared to top 100 and top 200, top 300, so on and so forth. But this appears to be very good. What I do like about it as well is that the RSI is pretty oversold, and it could you could see that it's a pretty good buying opportunity. MACD is obviously going down with its momentum, but it can work its way up. So I feel that you have a lot more room as far as gains are concerned, and that this will be a pretty good trade. So right now, let's talk about salt. So the thing about salt, alright, I'm going to talk about real quick, is the ascending triangle that I see here. So what I mean by this is that in my last video, if you guys saw it, I talked about one that had an ascending triangle. Right. So go right here. So this is also type of reversal that should occur. Now, I'm not going to use the fib tool here because I have a chart pattern going on, so I'm using chart analysis. See an ascending triangle, and go up here, come down, go down, and hopefully we can break above this horizontal. You know, a good indication for where to buy is probably, I don't know, here, right around there, if it closes off. All right, don't buy with the wick, close off. See, this is a very good trade, and if you buy there using resistance lines, mark your price right here. Okay, market price right there. And if you want to get a bit more, go right here. Go right there. Look at that. 3 points where you can sell. All right. You buy it, let's say, I don't know, 4,300 Satoshis. You can hold it until you sell at about, let's say, 5,000. Right, so 5,000. And then next, about 5,500. Next, 6,000. And all I'm using for knowing when to sell these are the prices previously. Resistance plays a key role in where your price could be going. It's important to look back at previous prices. It's just the way the market works. And it can help you out in making smart moves and taking gains when you take them, as opposed to just holding and leaving a bag of your dollars invested, or your BTC invested in this coin, just there, and hoping that one day it'll sprout. Nonetheless, I see this as a very good trade opportunity, not only for SALT but also for Bitcoin Cash and Request. Showing you my technical analysis. As I said in my previous video, take what I say with a grain of salt. I study these markets and I use evidence to go further and hope that I'm making a right move to decrease my odds of failure. Not to use luck, but to use strategy. And that's what you guys should be using. If you guys go in this with luck, you're going to regret it. You may get lucky here and there, although you need to use strategy. Because let's say you put in a good investment in, and you lose that all, so let's say $1,000, your motivation for going back into crypto is going to be lowered. And that's why I encourage everyone to be smart, do your homework, and take what I say with a grain of salt. So that's all I have it here for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and give me some feedback on what you think of this video. Stay tuned for my next. Take care. Bye.